Good evening, team all in. I'm so excited to be here tonight, especially after such an awesome June and going into July, getting ready for Summit in a few weeks. I can't believe we're all going to be together. And they did announce a new incentive that will help some of the promoters and earn a little extra money right away. So yeah, Joan's got the flyer in front of her. So Joan, if you want to maybe just give everybody a quick little overview and we can have a discussion around the flyer.
Can I share my screen?
Oh, yeah, let me stop sharing then. Hang on. Okay, go ahead.
Where is it now?
I know sometimes it's at the top somewhere. You got to minimize your screen and find it. You have to minimize your screen, open it again, and then go back sometimes. There you go.
Because I had it on.
There it is up top. I see it there. Very top. Yep. Go to the right a bit more. There it is. Yeah. There you go. Yay. Good girl.
So, okay, so I have all kinds of stuff in front of it. Hold on.
Just make it larger.
Larger. So I go to more.
Oh, on the bottom right, there's like you'll see the double two boxes, I think. The two squares, I think.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. There you go. Awesome.
So this is for new promoters, right?
Yeah.
So it's in their first 5 months, full 5 months. So just remember, if you start in April, that doesn't count as a full month, right? So it's from May, the full months. Okay, so you have an extra. If you start, say like the 5th of April, you have that whole month as an extra, plus the 5 months. All right, when they say full months. Got
So
that?
technically you'll have 6 months then. Is that kind of
What's it? What's
so
that?
if somebody signs up the 5th of April,
Right.
they actually their month starts in May.
Right. So it's generally May, June, July, August, September.
So they
Those
actually give them 6 months. Okay.
months, right?
5 full months. Yeah.
So, okay. So this contest is, they changed it a little bit. The first 3 4 months, right? If you step up to manager, meaning that you have to open this up, it's kind of small. I can't see.
We
Okay.
can see. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So if you get 500 people, and I think Kamea and Ivana right on track for that, this stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So if you do 500 PVs, right, as a manager, and you personally sponsor one promoter, you'll get the $50 right away, right? If you step up the manager and you don't have a promoter, you don't get it. But
Right.
the promoters are cumulative, right? So say if you go up to, she becomes a senior manager, right? Senior manager. They pay you according to how many promoters you have, right? So if you have 1,000 PVs and 2 promoters, you'll get $100, right? But if you go up to senior manager and just have one promoter, you'll get only $50, right? So the
Yeah.
new contest now is if you have someone getting $50, the sponsor gets $50 as well.
Okay.
It's an
So can I just use an example with Tracy? Tracy doesn't qualify as because the 5 months has passed, but she signed up a new promoter.
right.
So
So
Tracy, if you get your new promoter to 500 or 1,000, and she develops a new promoter or two new promoters, she'll get the money and you'll get the money.
So so work with her to
Yeah.
help build her promoters.
Yeah.
And so for her to get to senior, basically I'm working to help her get to senior manager.
Yeah.
So she could, in essence, she could actually become a senior manager before I do.
No, then that'll push you up to senior manager.
Oh, automatically.
Well, yeah, and you have to have your own 100 personal PV. 100. Yeah, you can both be senior manager in the first same month. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll be helping her.
What would be ideal would you get, I mean, a lower scale in case, like just so you can understand. Let's say she builds a 500 PV business, which is manager, and you do 500 on your own. That gets you to senior manager and her to manager. See,
Okay,
her points will pull up to you to get to your 1,000. If she does
Okay.
500, you do 500, that makes you a senior manager. And if she also signs up a promoter within that time frame, she'll get an extra $50 and you'll get an extra $50.
Okay, so I'm right now, I am a manager.
Not yet.
Okay. Oh,
You were
not yet.
close. You did 400 points. At 500 is when you become manager.
Now, do your own points count to that?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Yep.
So if I did 500 points all on my own, earn them all myself.
Yes.
I
Yes.
push myself up into that category.
You can. Yes. And you know what, Tracy, I could have easily said to you, hey, buy another 100 points and you'll get a check. But for me, like to buy 100 points, like you definitely could have done that. But I look at it as sometimes when you make that investment, especially early on in your business, if you don't maintain it, then you feel like, oh, I can't do it. Continue to do it, right? If you're really close, because 100 points is like $250 a product to make a $50 check or 60. You know what I'm saying? So I like to keep it not stressful, because there was a time where some people were making that initial investment, buying their way to their titles, and then you're struggling to maintain that, and then you feel like you're letting yourself down or letting me down, even though you would never let me down. But that's the feeling that you guys, I know that, because that's just our nature, right? We feel bad if we let people down, right? It's just the way we are. So that's why I like
that. It's
I
the
like you to
under
build your
promise
members
and over deliver. I'm all about that model as well.
And if you're close and there's a promo and you want to buy extra upbeats to get there, go for it, right?
Yeah.
So absolutely. But just to buy and be stuck with stuff and then feel that the financial strain, I don't like people feeling financially struggling in the month, because then they feel, oh, is this the way it's going to be every month?
Yeah, no,
Right?
no, actually it worked out well, because I ended up catching that myself when I was placing my last order. And I was like, oh, if I just add in, and then I didn't even realize that it would actually even get me a check. Like when you told me I got a check, I was like, right on. I was a total surprise, because now I know that, okay, maybe there's some months that I do want to buy more if I'm that close to it. Like, why not? Yeah, no, it's a good way to know how the points equate to incentives, and then also how they equate to dollars. Like
especially
okay.
that extra
And all of this is so within that first 5 months, I think I just reached it. I just passed the 5-month mark.
We signed up in November, right?
No, February.
Was it February?
Yeah. Yep. February 15th.
Last time.
Oh no, so you have until
You
July.
still have
So you
time.
have this month,
July.
right, Joan?
Yeah, 1 month.
Yeah.
July. This
Why
is
did
it.
I think? Oh, because we met in November. Oh,
Yeah.
I totally, okay. Yeah. Check
My
again.
my first order came on February 23rd. I received it.
Okay, March, April, May, June, July. Wow. So you have this month to do it too.
Okay.
Ah,
That's
So I have a
exciting.
question.
It'll be really cool if
Okay.
you helped your new member get to manager, right? And get her to get a new promoter. Now, actually, Joan, since she already has her new promoter, she just has to do either 1,000 or 500, right?
so she has a promoter. So therefore, if she doesn't become a manager, then she'll get $50.
$50, right?
If she just steps up, say someone steps up to executive manager like right away, right? You will get, it's cumulative, $150, $250, $300.
Right. It says right down the right. Okay.
Okay.
Right? So
But you have to have the 3 new promoters.
yeah, if you have 3 promoters right away,
Three new.
you'll get
Right.
all of,
And that's US, right? That's US money, right?
is it?
Is
Yeah,
it
I guess.
We
I
should find
think
out.
it is.
Oh, yeah?
Probably.
Yeah, I think they'll give us.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or don't you think that they would just give the equivalent of the Canadian? I would assume they would give the equivalent of Canadian if everything is in Canadian dollars.
They'll give the equivalent, I think.
No, it
Yeah.
says you, step up.
Yeah, usually do. Give us the exchange.
Mm.
Right? So this is
Awesome though, Tracy. Yeah. So that I'm glad you found that out
Yeah.
because I was like,
I,
oh, but Tracy,
I'm right there. Like, yeah, I know. It's in February. Mhm.
that's exciting. That's extra cash and going into July. That's awesome.
So I have a question.
Yep.
So let's say someone joins in May, and she does one promoter and she steps up to senior manager, but she doesn't. So you have 3 full months. So let's say if May she gets one promoter, she has up till July to get another promoter for that step up to get the $100, right? Because you say first 3 months. If she
Oh,
goes
right.
to
So
senior manager.
so now that I look at this, the first 5 months is just for executive manager, right, Joan?
We should clarify that. It's different from the first
Yeah.
one.
So
Yeah.
Tracy has to do 2,000 PV.
By the end of this month to reach it
Yeah,
within that
2,000
5-month
points
mark.
within this because you're already, yeah. The first full 3 months is manager and senior manager.
Mhm. And I need
That's
to
the way I'm
have,
looking at this chart.
by that
Mhm.
point, I would have need to have had 3 new promoters. Like to
So
even
2
be
more.
at executive manager, I need the 3 minimum plus the 2,000 points PV.
Right. Yeah.
Getting these acronyms.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the explanation at the bottom anyway here.
The highest bonus stepping up to executive manager with at least 3 personal promote, you'll earn the 3 bonuses, right? Achieve senior manager and 2 personal starts, and you'll earn manager and senior manager of 150,
Mhm.
Plus 100 plus 50.
right?
If she
150,
Mhm.
executive
It's
manager,
tiered. Yeah, okay.
right,
2 more promoters, you'll get
right,
all it's a cumulative. But you have to have the
Right.
3.
right. Okay, scroll down a bit. So just let's look at the last point so I can see the last point, Joan. If you step up to executive manager, but only have 1 personal promoter start, then you'll earn the manager level bonus of 50. Okay.
But that has to be within the first 3 months. So that could fall
First
into
5.
my new promoter.
For your
I
new
can help
promoter,
her
for
get
her to
that.
do that. Yeah, if you can help her get that. You
Yeah.
right now can only get this if you do 2,000 PV because that's your first 5 months. You've already been in it for 5 months.
And
Well,
that
you
could
can
be
do
a
it.
cumulative with hers. Like if I get
Yes.
her a
Yes.
promoter and that promoter purchases, a couple hundred and
Yeah, the
whatnot.
points. Yeah, points
Okay.
are all there. Yeah,
Points work, but I
Yeah.
don't have the 3 promoters myself. So it
Right.
kind of, I don't fully qualify until I have 3 more. So I
2 more.
essentially,
2
I
more
need to get 2 more
promoters.
plus whatever I do to help my other promoters.
Mhm.
So if you get 2 more, if you go up to executive manager and still have just 1 promoter, you'll get $50.
Mhm.
Okay.
This
Based
is
on-
till the end of July, right?
what's that?
This is like till the end of July.
For her.
Yes,
Oh,
for Tracy.
we're talking about the incentive. Are you talking
But
about
the incentive is,
Yes.
if this happens, you and your promoter. So if Tracy helps her new promoter do this, she'll get the money too, either the 50 or the 100 or the 150.
I'm just asking if it's just July. I have to check if it's just
Yeah, if
It is a
it's
July incentive. The message in the text to the world team said incentive for July. I think that's what the flyer said when I
Oh,
posted
okay.
it in the group. The double money. The incentive is always, Tracy, like the first 5 months for that. This is a step up bonus, but for July, they're going to give the upline like you, or if you do it, they're going to give it to me too.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay.
So that's basically encouraging support, encouraging and helping your other teammates get to the next level.
Yeah.
Because if they get it, you'll also get it too. But that's just the
Yeah.
month of July. It's not it's like
Right.
taking advantage of the upbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 for 1. There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got it, girl. I posted the flyer, I think, in the messenger group. So I'm just gonna double check because I think Stephen shared it. I just want to make sure. Oh, was it
So
WhatsApp?
to get on the messenger, should I download an app on my phone for that? I know this
Yeah.
sounds like probably a really
Yes.
silly question.
No, 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 absolutely. You just downloaded Facebook, so now you need the messenger as well, because that's connected with the Facebook. So definitely, yes.
It's just July. Just July.
Just July.
Yeah, it's just July for this incentive, yes.
So we're looking, can I clarify something? It's not clear to me. So you're saying what I'm looking at, the first, whatever this whole thing is also for the month of July, as well as it says, first full 5 months and first 3 months. That's running,
The basic, this is a regular incentive that goes around all
Right.
year until next year, and unless they revise it. But the
Right.
only new addition is for July, they're giving the bonus also to us for helping them. Like for me to help Tracy,
Okay.
or for Tracy to help her new promoter.
I see. Okay.
Mm.
Thanks.
That stop share? Nada?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tony. Thank you for that, because that even helped me to be able to share. Because you know me, sometimes it's nice to hash things out, right? Okay, can you see my screen now, guys?
Yep.
Resource library. The reason why I've decided to do this tonight, I was talking with welcome, Maggie.
Hey,
Anne,
how
it's
are you?
Anne, right? Oh,
Yeah.
hello, good to see you. So the reason why I want to do tonight is I've been doing a lot of shows, and sometimes we forget about how I forget sometimes the challenge of finding things in the back office, because I've been doing it forever. So I was helping Frances do, well, she was doing her own follow-up. She was amazing. She went home, created these emails, beautiful emails, sent information to her contacts, and and she copied me on some of the emails, and I couldn't open up some of the I just want to make sure that wasn't Stephen. Hang on, Stephen did reply. If there is a member in between or an inactive promoter, the first qualified promoter gets the commission.
All right.
So what would make an inactive promoter, Joan?
Yeah, that's right. They have to, if they haven't done any business in a long time, or I don't know.
Considered like a reactivation.
Just ask,
Okay.
clarify that too.
Yep.
So we,
What's an inactive? Yeah, I will find inactive. Sorry, thank you. I'm glad he got back to us, because that's okay,
awesome.
cool. Okay, so with Frances, when I saw the email that she was sending out to her contacts, they were URL code, like they were long codes, and when you went to click it, open the file, it was like a little square about an inch and an inch, and when you went to open up, like say the PDF, you couldn't read the words. So I thought, oh, how did she do that? And she didn't realize it until she went back to open it up herself. And then I asked her, I said, how did you send the PDFs? And she said, oh, I just copied and pasted the URL. And I'm like, oh. So anyway, so I said, and she goes, then I figured it out after that I should have opened up the PDF and saved them in a document. So especially now without having the Team Neo Life app, I went into my back office and I went to resources. Okay, let me move this file. Hang on, so I went to resources. You go to resource library, right? And it brings you to where all of the brochures are. So if you click on Fast Facts, all of the PDFs are here. Okay. So what I would recommend, what I've done is I've gone and I've clicked on, let's say, acidophilus. Here's the PDF. Okay. I download it and I saved it. I created a document under Fast Facts. I literally labeled it Fast Facts. Okay. And I put here acidophilus. And I put the year, because in case the flyer changes, 2024, acidophilus 2024, and I save it. It already exists. Yes. Okay. So I have gone and I have downloaded all of the flyers in my folder. Up without losing this now. I always forget. Here we go. Hang on. Fast Facts. Hang on. I just want to make sure I don't lose. Yeah, there we go. Right. So I've gone and I've downloaded all the Fast Facts. So fiber, vitamin C, aloe vera gel, everything in this document folder, so that when I'm going to create an email now, I just literally, let's say somebody wants information on just the fast facts on salmon oil. Okay, just the fast facts. You just create the email, click attach, go to your document and attach the PDF and send. Okay, so this way they actually get the full document. Has everybody been doing that, or is that something new to you guys?
Did you
This one-
remember that email I sent you with the to proofread? That's I had all the PDFs, and I did
Yes.
in the email, I actually did the little thumbnail, little picture of like Elevate, and then
Yeah.
I would put Elevate nootropic drink, see fun facts attached, and I attached all those PDFs. That's one of the emails that I did with a follow-up for my sister, actually.
And and you attach those PDFs in the body of the email.
I attached the PDF as an attachment, and on the body of the email was just a little picture.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So like the Elevate box, and
Right.
next to it, it was in bullet points too. So here's Elevate, here's the Vitality Pack. I did the core. So
Right.
actually, I could send that. It's almost like a template. Like
Can
it's
you, how did you create do you want me to stop share, and would you be able to share your screen to show, or no?
Actually, that would be good if
yeah.
you can.
Mm.
sure,
And
let me
now-
see.
Do an email and show them how to attach.
Exit
the
full screen. Oh no, exit. Full screen.
Because that'd be really good for us to see, because that was really, really
Mhm.
cool. the way you did that. I'm going to stop share. I'll go to my my emails to see if I could find it. Hang on, gallery. And then in the meantime, you look to see if you can and Tracy, it came from your wellness email, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And it was Tracy.
My many emails.
It was Tracy
I'm
Wellness,
I
Tracy.
just decided to confuse
here.
myself more and like start up
Tracy
another
Wellness
email.
Wise, right?
Yes,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Here's a copy of one sample email. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, actually so maybe you actually have it right there.
I do. I have it right here. So, but we have
You
to
could
figure
even
out how,
share it.
but I have to see how you did that. Hang on. I'll go back to my Zoom, and I will share this now, because yeah, I'm not sure how you did that. I saw that and I thought, wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just,
It's my
see here.
corp, like too much corp. Like I know that sometimes
yeah,
I
but
do.
that's good though. You're going to teach, yeah, but you're going to teach us a few tricks, because that was really, really cool the way you
I
did
was
that.
like threatened
Okay,
over,
so
like I was, and I have another email. I sent out 3 different emails like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got like way too much like information. Like I don't want to overload people.
yeah,
So
yeah. So here, okay, yeah.
yeah, that's,
And I don't know about putting your personal website. I'm not
See, and
sure
that's-
about that.
now I could change like even my last name, like because on your actual website, you could put whatever name you want, right? You don't even
Oh
have to
yeah,
have your
no,
last name.
what I'm saying is, oh, because then they start looking at all the prices, and like sometimes when you send them to your website, they look at too much stuff and they get overwhelmed. Whereas you want them just to focus in on, like for example, Pro Vitality. So here, this is perfect. Take a look at the whole food supplements. You talk now. How did you get this Pro Vitality embedded?
So when you open up the PDF, if you want to open one up.
Okay. So this is what it looks like, guys. You see it? There's a PDF, and then is the actual PDF.
So
attached?
down here, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom,
Uh-huh.
where my signature is, so from the moment where it says, check out my personal website, and I changed this actually since we spoke, because you mentioned I shouldn't put that on there, but that's actually my signature. So my signature, as soon as I click create an email, my signature says, be wellness wise and call me for your healthy solutions. Tracy with my
Right.
phone number, and that like Neo Life Quality makes a difference. What I did was a screenshot, a snippet. So I opened up, so any document or any PDF that you open up, you could then hit FN, and every computer is a little bit different, but you're going to hit the print screen button. And what you could do is you could take a little snippet of your screen, whatever part of your screen you want. So when I had the PDFs open, I did a little screen snippet and I went in and I snipped just the picture to put on the body of the email.
Oh, you snipped it. Okay. Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back out now. So I'm gonna,
So actually, if you
Um,
just open up an attachment that's on
Yeah.
this email,
yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Hang on. I gotta go back to,
it should be on the email though.
oh, I
Where-
see.
should-
Right
yeah,
here.
where do you put your attachments?
Oh,
Or-
it's under documents, under
Oh, okay.
documents. So I'll go to a document, my documents. I'll go to my fast facts. You guys can see this? Hang on.
Maybe I didn't send you, or did I say, yeah, I did send you the email that had the attachments.
Okay, so here's salmon oil. So I'm gonna open it up. Oh no, it's attaching it. Oh, why is it doing that?
Oh, go
Hang on.
ahead. You could open up an attachment from there.
Okay, here, look at this. This is Francis's. See how she did all of this?
Yeah, that's a direct link.
Right, and but it doesn't open very nicely. So if I go to
Oh,
documents.
so you know what she probably did? She took the thumbnail.
Yes,
So you know when
that's
you
what she
go
did.
to, she took the thumbnail, she right-clicked
Yes.
and copied and pasted it.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
basically did a quick link to the
Right.
thumbnail, which the thumbnail is very low res.
Right. Hang on, might have to mute somebody.
Try
Uh,
the aloe vera
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna open up.
or
Let's see here. I can open this. I have to go to my fast
salmon oil
facts.
2024.
Here's fast facts, and I'm gonna open up, let's say, I'll open up the fast facts on CoQ10. Okay, so you can see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So now, how did you do that?
So
we wanna
on
put
your
all that in?
screen,
Mhm.
if you see the FN button,
Yeah.
and then on the top right, you should see an icon that has like little scissors, and it should say PRTSC. It might be an
Yeah,
FN function.
It's F10. It's F10. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Okay, I
hit
see.
those two together,
Together. Okay. Yeah.
and you should get like a little box that comes up.
Hang on, take my caps off. Okay, it's not. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. It's like a
little
plus sign.
box, and there
Yeah.
should be like a little snippet function where you could say snip.
Yeah.
And then so you grab that and then maybe just choose one of the patterns. I usually choose a nice little square. And then you take your cursor and you take your mouse.
Oh, I
and
gotta,
you
oh,
grab-
I see, I gotta copy it. Okay. Copy
and you
clipboard
grab
save.
a snippet. So where you
Yeah.
have to be careful, as soon as you grab your mouse and you grab an area, it will
Yeah.
snip out just that area.
Yes, I got it. I'm literally like highlighting everything like this, like this. And it
Oh, we can't
says,
see you. We can't see what you're doing.
oh, it said snippet. It said it's been snipped.
Okay. So
So
then
people
down
have
the
to
bottom, you
practice.
should have had like a little thing that popped up showing.
Yeah, it said snipped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
And
so that's
then-
something we definitely need to practice and
then I also save them. Like I could actually share them if you want to send me your email, or I'll send it to you, Netta. I have a few
Okay.
of them already snipped. So I actually, in my folder where I put my fun facts, I have a folder that says fun facts and it has the PDFs. And then I also have snippets, and I call it snippets. So then I know it's just a little image that I could put on, and you could also use that to make a document. So
Okay.
let's say if you wanted to have free sample, like the ones that, I forget who did, was that Heather that did those, or the free sample, or
Can't remember now.
you could make all kinds of documents. So you can
Oh,
just take it as a
right.
picture.
Okay. Okay. Joan?
For people who are not computer savvy, maybe simplify by just putting the attachment for now.
Just attach it. Yeah, just
Mhm.
attach it and with a little blurb. Yeah, for sure. For those of you that are good on the computer, do what Tracy's doing. for those of you that just want to just attach, but just go ahead and save. Do you understand how to find? Does everybody know how to find all the documents in the resources?
It depends on your computer too, right? If you have a Mac or if you have what's the other one?
Is it under, do you want to share your screen and go log in then, Joan?
Let's see if I can find. Okay.
You have to log into your website and then go to your, who else has a Mac?
I'll have.
Anybody else?
Yeah. So who has a Mac here? Is anyone? If no one has a Mac, then I won't do it.
Nope.
No, I think we're good.
So you go ahead, Nada, on your computer.
Okay. So we'll do this
I
again.
just sent you an email that's another one that I did that had the little pictures
Okay.
and it had the fun facts. And if you wanted to share that so people could see what it looked like, it was just basically, here's a picture of what Q10 looks like. Click the fun facts. Here's what this looks like.
Oh,
So-
you just snipped the actual bottle. I see. Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes words like people want to see something pretty, or they want to see like some color. If you just put black and white words, people are too lazy. They're like, when they get emails, if the email looks like, oh my, and I'm known for writing too much. I'm too
Right.
wordy. So
Right.
it's something that I've learned. It's every boss in my life has always said that to me, cut it down, cut it down. So that's why pictures, like, here's the product, this is what it looks like. Here's a little description of it, click the fun facts.
Okay, so here you go. So you've just, now this Neolife has protein shake supplements, all kinds. That's your writing. You've just created that,
Yeah, yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then you
It
just,
I was
and-
talking right from my head as if I was talking to them.
and then you just took a picture of the Tran and snipped it and put it in there. The Pro Vitality, the Elevate, and
Yeah.
the tray. You snipped it from the PDF,
Yeah.
just the actual picture.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
And then
now
there's fun facts attachments. There's 4 attachments.
Oh yeah, there's the attachments here. Okay.
that's a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Mhm.
I know. See, I'm too wordy.
Yeah, yeah, it depends on who you're talking to. I think who are you sending this to, Tracy?
This is a girlfriend of mine, a corporate girlfriend. But it's, you know what, when you see it like this, it does look like it's a lot, but when someone says like, send me some stuff and okay, well, what do they want? Like, do I send one thing? Do I send, so I just gave, here are the core products. And then here's one that my husband likes.
Right. Yes, I think the breakfast solution with Elevate is a great place to start with people, unless they have digestive issues, then you would just gear on the digestive products, right? Or if they have headaches, then you would just maybe send them salmon oil and CoQ10, right? As opposed to everything. And
Well,
then
I
invite
do a
them
lot
to,
of talking about Trey and N, because I think that's really what sets Neolife apart from pretty much any
Mhm.
other company. There's no other company that has a grain oil. There's
Mhm.
no competitor. And so that's what makes it really unique to kind of get people like listening
Mhm, mhm.
and the scientific advisory board. So it's kind of like, I want them to know this is to remember what I mentioned to them, because I always talk about the grain oil, how this company has something that you won't find anywhere else, and it's worth a
Right.
shot to take a look at this.
But it does look nice with the pictures, because sometimes when you just talk about the product, it's like, this is very visual. So then when they do go to the either the catalog or the website, then they know what they're looking for too. This is great.
Mhm.
Thank you.
And the PDFs, the people that I send this to, they're techie people like that.
Right.
They're used to that. They're used to people doing it to them. Like,
Mhm, mhm.
you send me information, give me the information. I'll read through it when I have a chance.
Mhm.
So even though I don't expect her to read it now, but if she's
Mhm.
having one of those nights where
Mhm.
she's cleaning out her emails or something,
Mhm.
you never know. Like, that's when someone will go, "Oh, okay, what's this
Mhm.
all about?"
Yeah.
So Nada, I think what would be helpful right now is if you sent an email with an attachment, show them how you're doing it,
Okay.
email and attach, and so they see that process.
Sure.
So I got a question. I mean, I like to use the phone now because I'm trying to get savvy with the phone, but the phone, I find it doesn't always give you all that stuff that you're looking
No.
for.
No.
But when you actually click phone and you're looking at the products, and like say somebody wanted information about acidophilus, right? And I go into my website on the phone and I go in to look at the product and I get the page. I just like screenshot it and
Mm.
then I send it to their email or text it to them right away. For those who are really savvy with their phones, right? Because it's
Oh,
easy
wow. Yeah.
I
So
just
what I do with my
screenshot.
phone,
Yeah.
I do something a little different because I find that I've emailed myself. I have my own email where I have a saved email file where I've
Yeah.
emailed myself the PDFs as well. So if I'm on my phone, I can just forward the email.
Yes,
and
and that's
just-
what I sent. But I know
Gotcha.
on my back office, I already have the documents there. So I would do the same thing, create a folder for my laptop. But when I'm on the phone talking to somebody and I don't want to forget to send that info, and they're if they're on the computer and if they're on their phone and they prefer receiving it like on on text or WhatsApp, for instance, I just
Mhm.
screenshot and send it.
Mhm.
So it's quick, right? Because I don't want to forget sometimes.
And the
Uh,
screenshot comes out clear enough, like they can actually
Mhm.
see.
The
Mhm.
screenshot is clear, but I
Yeah.
find
Oh,
sometimes,
wow.
yeah, I find sometimes you have to like it's the thing I don't like about the phone, you can't really download all of the stuff there. Like I
Mm.
find it hard to download. You can't send it. That's the thing. You can't send it. So
Mm.
I'm having trouble with that. So I just have to open it and
Right.
screenshot.
Mhm.
So that's just an issue. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just phone can be a little difficulty doing it on the phone.
Mm.
It's easier on your laptop.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And if
So
you do,
here,
I do the same thing with screenshotting and sending through WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the quickest way. If someone just wants to text, yeah, I actually even do the same thing, screenshot and send it as a picture.
Yes.
You're limited, you can't do much with it. But if you're on your phone and you go on to your email, same way that you would attach on a
Yes.
computer, you hit the
You-
little paper clip
Yes.
and then you go into your documents in your phone.
so you saved all the PDFs on your phone somewhere in a file.
If you've opened it up on your phone, your
Right.
phone automatically downloaded it. So you just have to find your automatic download folder in your phone. Because if you
Oh,
go
wow.
on your back office and you open up the PDF on your phone will it's defaulted. It will automatically save it somewhere in your cyber phone.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
can't figure out where it is.
That's the
So, and
techie
you-
part.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Okay. Do you see my screen now? So I'm going to open up vitamin C, right? And I'm going to download it to my Fast Facts. I'm just going to, in one of my folders, All C. I'm just going to save it as All C. Okay, so now it's saved, right, in my folder. So I'm going to
Right.
go to my emails. Can you see it now when I go to my email, though? Can you see this? You can
Yeah.
see my email. So I'm going to compose an email. I'm going to send it to you, Tracy. Oh, if I just want to, oh, I don't have your new email saved
That's
yet.
fine.
I'll
You
just
can
send it to
yeah.
Project Co. And then I'm just going to attach, see the little paper clip attached from my computer. And I'm going to go to All C, double click it, and now it's attached.
Yeah.
So that's the way. And then you just write a little blurb and write a little, like, don't say too much. Say, hey, here's some information on the vitamin C you wanted. Some fast facts, right? And then if you're fancy, you can take a picture of the vitamin C bottle and put it in there like Tracy did. And
How do you
snip
do
it.
that? Okay, that's the part. How do you do that part? Can you show us how to do that part?
Oh God, okay, let me see.
Just walk us through it, Tracy, please. wanna
So I
see
gotta
That's
how-
the,
open
that's
up-
the one that Nada just did with hitting the FN and the 10.
Yeah.
F10 and the FN button at the same time. And we couldn't see her doing it, but she clicked it.
Oh, that's right. You can't. Now,
The
why can't you see
F10
me
and the
doing
N? Did you say F10 and N?
FN and then function and then the print screen, F10. FN is the function and the F10 or the print screen. And then you can snip it and take a picture of just you kind of do like when you highlight to save or take a what do you call it?
A snippet. It's a,
Copy, yeah, but copy and paste kind of.
but you could do it of a picture instead of copying and pasting text. So instead of highlighting text that you want to copy and paste, you're basically going to take a snippet of using that function in the F10 or the screenshot. It's basically the screenshot of your computer, but you could actually snip it. You don't have to do the whole screen. You could snip out a section.
So can you see the vitamin C right now in front of me?
Yep.
Okay, so right now I'm going to click FN and print screen. Together though, right? It has to be at the same time.
Yeah.
And you can't see what's happened?
I could see that we could see that you've got the little circle on your cursor. So you're doing something.
Okay, so now I'm going to highlight just the bottle of vitamin C,
Mhm.
like the picture of it.
Yeah.
And I just snipped it. It just snipped. So now, and now I'm going to paste it in that body of that email, right?
There you
Where's
go.
that? So, okay, hang on. Here it is. I'm going to see, copy it. Oh yeah, it pasted. That awesome. Now it's kind of big. Can I, oh, I can make it smaller, can I?
Yes. Yeah.
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 So
That's
it's
great.
Oh,
FN, so the FN and then the F10. Is that what it is?
Together.
That's what I'm hearing.
together at the same time.
F and F10. Okay.
So the
FN,
white
F10,
FN button basically gets you into those numbers up at the top of your screen. As soon as you hit that function button, it brings you into the secondary function of those buttons. So you should see F10, depends on the maker model of your keyboard, or it will say print screen. It might have abbreviated PRTSC.
I see. Okay, thank you. Well,
Or the F10 button.
to experiment.
Mhm.
That's cool. That's cool. I never knew how to do that.
Google also gives you instructions too if you forget.
Mhm,
Oh, then you
yeah.
get too complicated with all the
Oh,
steps.
God.
They'll tell you 15 steps to do this one thing.
So
Yeah.
use
By the time
phone
you
here.
get through step 3, you forgot what number 1 was.
Yeah, right.
Like baking a
Just-
cake.
You just got to
Yeah.
practice. You just got to practice. Even now, like now I've done it twice now. Now I'm getting the hang of it. And when I do my snippet, I just realize I have to be more careful where I start the snipping.
Yes, exactly.
cut it-
Yeah, you'll
'cause I
play with
cut-
that.
Because I cut a little bit of the vitamin C off, right? And it was too big. So I have to figure out how to make it smaller.
Yeah, yeah, and once you get the box and you kind of click on the right on the bottom and you get
Mhm.
the angle that you could then shorten it. So
Right,
you know when
yeah.
you usually get the X that
Yes.
you see that, then that means you could shorten it.
So
Yeah,
what's
Okay, so I'll play around with that. That's
you could
fine.
even make
Okay.
documents with that. Let's say if on the fly you're doing a flyer, you've got you know,
Mm.
this has happened to me once where I was somewhere and the demographics were totally different than what we were expecting.
Mhm,
So we had to
mhm.
change our marketing like to kind of fall suit to who we were
Right, right.
targeting. And that's how
Mhm.
you could just very easily cut, paste, and try this new and you know, elevate your energy or energize your elevate, however you want to say it, and
Right,
make a little
right.
document and off you go.
Okay.
So
Cool.
you can create the shortcut, right, for the snippet. You can actually pin the snippet tool on your Microsoft at the bottom,
Yes.
like how your other searches, right? You can have your snippet pin there, so you don't have to click FN all the time. You can just click that snippet button, it
Mhm.
pops up, and then you do your screenshot from the snippet.
Gotcha.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that way you don't have to
Some screens
time.
allow you to do that. Yeah.
Okay, one
that-
more before we sign off. Stephen Whitwell says promoter that has not renewed their account and is not eligible for commission. So if they didn't renew their $64 renewal, that's an inactive promoter,
They're not
Oh,
current.
gee.
That's it.
right? We have quite a few of those, right? That they signed up, they haven't renewed, but they still get the discount and they're not active. And if you have people in between that have signed up as promoters, and they're your first level promoter, right? Which is exciting.
Yep.
You've got a lot of those, Joni. Go for it, girl. You can just, yeah, that's awesome.
Now
What?
I've got a guys. If somebody wants to come to the summit at the very last minute, would they
Yeah.
still allow somebody like
Oh,
the
yeah.
week before?
Oh, the day before. Kamea
week-
came 3 days before.
Okay, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
She
Just
she
in case,
decided
right?
I think a Sunday we saw her. Monday
Yeah.
she booked her flight and she showed up
Okay.
on Thursday. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not going to turn anybody away.
Okay.
It's exciting. Yeah,
Yeah.
good question. Go girl. Invite to the last minute. I think Stephen even said that on the last leadership call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the price for them to come last minute?
It depends
$2.99.
depends on what their status. But there's some people that are
Oh,
that
yeah.
are there are a lot of people that
Like
have tickets.
members.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I-
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Joan has I think some tickets available, right, Joni?
I just have one ticket. Yeah.
One ticket? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Jennifer has a ticket.
And Jennifer has a ticket too.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Good.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. That was awesome. I mean, it's always good to,
Right.
but the key thing is practicing.
That was really
And
helpful.
And I really hope you guys watched Alan's session. I did share it in the messenger group. Tracy, you were on today.
Yes.
And who else was on today? Jennifer was on. Anybody else on the
I was
training
on.
today? Yeah, and
Yes.
Leonie. Excellent. I tell you right now, Sean's been like all in, doing everything that even a little bit, right? Remember what I said? It doesn't have to, you don't have to be doing 20 things, just the basic things. And now with this extra step on just how to get more comfortable with doing stuff on social media, right? Just to get stuff out there. He's going to give us the little tips on how to do it, guys. So 1 hour on every Tuesday, Thursday, starting next week, right at 1 o'clock, where he's going to do a power hour with us. Listen,
Good. Good. Oh my
like we're getting trained by somebody that's not our upline. Okay, stuff that I can't do, guys. So I'm so grateful that Alan has opened his Wisdom Builder trainings to us. So let's take advantage. And he's really, really helpful, and he's grateful. He's grateful to be there for us. And I just want to make sure there was a team chat. Okay, sorry, there was something in the team chat, but I just want to make sure.
Turn off the recording.
Okay, I will shut the recording. Thank you, guys. Hang on.